Assalamu alaikum and good evening. Welcome to another episode of the Classics Show. I am your host, Shabnam Riaz. Well, today we've brought to you a very special program. It's going to be a tribute to Dr. Allama Muhammad Iqbal, of course, the poet, philosopher, barrister, such a talented person. And, you know, he was given the titles of the Poet of the East, Shahid-e-Mashriq, and also the National Poet of Pakistan. There's just so much about his personality. We have discussed him in one of our programs before this one as well. And this is all, of course, in connection with Iqbal Day. And to talk about Allama Iqbal, we have with us in the studios, it's very nice to have you here again, Mr. Ahmad Hammad, who is a poet and film lecturer from GCU in Lahore. Thank you for being with us here today.
Thank you. It's a pleasure.
And also, again, we have this, honor of discussing Iqbal, as we did in one of the previous programs as well. But today we've got a different topic. We're not just talking about the personality and the works. We're talking about a specific work, and that one is the Reconstruction of Religious Thought in Islam by Muhammad Iqbal. Now tell us, Hammad, why is this book relevant, and especially in today's world as well?
Iqbal, when started writing this book, first of all, we should clarify that it was not actually a book written by purpose. These are the lectures which were after some time compiled in the form of a book. Iqbal was invited to Madras and Hyderabad and various cities, and Madras Muslim Association actually invited him to deliver some lectures. It was a tradition of that time that they used to call some scholars to discuss things and to deliver lectures. For example, other great people, Sayyid Sulaiman Nadvi was also invited to deliver lectures, and another great Muslim scholar who actually converted to Islam. He also wrote a book, Islamic Culture, and that book also is the compilation. That's a collection of lectures. So Iqbal also wrote some lectures. He wrote in English and he delivered them to the audience of Madras Muslim Association.
So these were not translations, they were written originally in the English language.
Yeah, in the English language. And at that time, when Iqbal was writing these lectures for the audience, the audience was consisting of young Muslim scholars and the aspirants who wanted to study philosophy and the aspirants who wanted to comprehend this universe in light of the Quran. Actually, Iqbal's addressees were those young people. And especially in those times when Iqbal started writing these lectures, it was the time when the scientific revolution and especially the industrial revolution had already taken place in Europe, and Muslims were greatly impressed by the ideologies chiseled in Europe, and they were almost going away from the central idea of Quran, and they were in a habit of believing whatever the scientific method used to bring out to them. So this was the challenge in front of Iqbal, and Iqbal wanted them to come closer to the Quranic teachings again. So this was a challenge, and Iqbal responded to this challenge in form of these lectures.
Compilation.
And this is how these lectures were written, and later these lectures were compiled in the form of a book.
Right, okay. And